A series of examples of left leaders and Congress leaders abusing the Indian army. I'd say today, Shabnam Lone, who is a Sarakka Gunda? A man who, without spending a day in his life in the army, gives the frivolous gyan that dampens the morale of our forces, or a man like General Bipin Rawat, who leads the force, who keep themselves motivated day and night, unconditionally and irrespective of the anti-national abuse. Even people like you who carry out anti-national abuse are protected by the Indian army. So who is the Sarakka Gunda in this case? Shabnam Lone, for all your anti-national postures that you've taken in the past, please at least maintain a decorum of dignity in your reply now. Because if you're going to speak about the Indian army in an undignified way, I will immediately cut your voice off. But I'm telling you here, I'm asking you, who is the Sarakka Gunda in this case? Shabnam Lone. And then the debate is open. By the way, Sambit Patra, you can come in as well. Shabnam Lone, please. Who is the Sarakka Gunda in this case? And by the way, viewers, Rahul Gandhi has decided, I'm told once again, confirmed, no action to be taken against Sandeep Dixit. Rahul Gandhi has decided no action will be taken against Sandeep Dixit for calling the Indian Army Chief a Sarakka Gunda. Shabnam Lone. Shabnam Lone.
Okay, Arnabji, despite your strong warning, I'll make the point that I just want to make, because I believe I live in a very vibrant democracy.
Which you have no right to abuse
as
or
to
misuse.
how to make my statements. Having said that, I don't abuse, and you have no right to assume that I abuse.
You abuse constantly.
No right to do that, sir. Sir, you have no right to assume that I abuse. Maybe that is your state of mind. That is your state of nationalism. You see, when you speak,
nationalism is
I'm reminded of the most famous historian on nationalism, Hans Cohen. He said nationalism is a state of mind. And it's a very elusive concept. It may mean different things to different people.
I don't know.
Maybe both of us are right in our own way. But who is going to judge who is right?
When I see you, let me respond. When I see you...
No, maybe on nationalism you are confused.
No, when I see you...
Sometimes when you are hypersensitive about an issue...
When I see you, I'm reminded of the Indian Penal Code. When I see you every time, I'm reminded of the Indian Penal Code and Section 124A of the Indian Penal Code, which should apply to anti-nationals like you. I'm not calling anyone Sarakka Gunda.
Even I am reminded of when some BJP spokespersons abuse people on the shows, particularly ladies. I am reminded of Section 354 of the Criminal Procedure Code.
Answer the question.
Modesty of woman. By
the problem is,
such
I'll tell you why Sandeep Dixit called the army chief a Sarakka Gunda. I'll tell you why. You want to know why? You want to know why? You want to know why? I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why he called him a Sarakka Gunda. I'll tell you why he called Bipin Rawat a Sarakka Gunda. Because I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why, Shabnam Lone.
It is uncouth.
He called him a Sarakka Gunda.
Decency.
Because
I do not agree with him. And I make this statement without fear or favor. It is an uncultured statement. It is an indecent statement. And it should not have been made.